Hi, Clint here, Crimson Landscape, here to talk about your outdoor living design. Alrighty. It's kind of some housekeeping notes. We fit better in squares and rectangles, furniture, people, how we lay things out. It's easier to maximize space if we go with squares and rectangles. That's why in my designs you rarely see curved uh, patios. We certainly can do it. It's just you just lose a lot of space when you do that. So for my designs, function generally supersedes aesthetics, but I try to find balance for both. We start with this upper area here. We would demo this patio here, which is quite small. The steps are sinking. That's why you have that crack. What we would do is we'd tear all this out. We'd start from scratch. Make sure the base underneath it is prepared properly. Backfill it, pack it. Then same thing with the steps. A natural step down to this main pad down here. I shrank it so the patio ends at the house, corner of the house. Which sucks. I think your current patio extends out probably 2 or 3 feet. Then I have made the steps quite a bit bigger. These steps are 18 inches wide versus your current steps are either 10 inches or 12 inches wide. It's hard to tell from the picture. Then I also made it wrap around here so the kids can go straight down and the kids can cut over this direction, whatever it is, however you end up laying out your furniture. Also kept the view open so as you look out your living space through this upper patio space, there's no furniture in front here on this lower pad to block it. You certainly want furniture up here, maybe a couch along the wall here, kitchen along the wall. We could do an L-shaped kitchen. There's a couple things we could do up here if you really wanted a kitchen up here, but I'm assuming right now you don't want anything up there. So again, I kept this space open, connected to the driveway. These gaps in the concrete are called leave-outs, and I just filled the leave-outs with gravel. I like the leave-outs on patios because as we talked about, the soil here expands and contracts. By adding these leave-outs, this gives a natural elasticity to the concrete, so each little concrete pad will slightly move up and down just a hair as needed as the soil expands and contracts, and it mitigates a lot of cracking in your concrete. We can make it one big solid pad if you want to, no big deal. It's just the risk of cracking goes up just a little bit by doing that. Then over here you have two pads. These pads are generally 11 by 11, 12 by 12. They're on that size. Then you have a dining space. Could be a living space, but I did a dining space. And I did a fire pit space if you wanted to. We could run a new gas fire line or new gas line from your gas line on the side of the house over here over to the gas fire pit. Probably be safer to do that versus trying to repair and shorten this one. That's probably just run a new one. Just be probably more safer long term. Alright, let me take a different angle this way. You can see how the backyard space is laid out. I kept everything tight to the house just to maximize the backyard space, so maximize the play area for the backyard. Also, I know this is a hard sell, but if you want to go zero maintenance a little bit, I can level the backyard just a little bit, and I can bring a little more user-friendly approach to the backyard grass area if you went with artificial turf. Okay, along the back fence, I went with something called Eagleston Holly trees and a hodgepodge of mixed plants below for perennials, color, and texture to give it kind of a English country or English garden or French country look. These trees will get 18 to 20 feet tall if you let them, and you can keep shaping them into this triangular shape. Really easy to maintain. They're evergreen. All the plants I picked here are pretty drama-free, low maintenance, easy to maintain. Add a little rosemary because it's supposed to help with mosquitoes. Just the names if you want: rosemary, daylily, rose crickabilia, dwarf Yopon holly, society garlic. Then it repeats all the way down. From the crepe myrtle perspective, I did delete one of the crepe myrtles in this one right here. We could try to save it if you want to, but with the fire pit, you really don't want anything overhanging the fire pit that could catch fire if you end up going with the fire pit. If you decide to go with a wood fire pit, the rules are a little bit different. Wood fire pit by fire code must be 13 feet from anything that's flammable, i.e. the house or the fence. Alright, last bit of it is lighting. We got to add lighting here. So you can see when you pull in your driveway at night, you have this nice pretty landscape lights. You look at your back, you have these nice pretty landscape lights. Then I added just a couple lights near the house. The lights are color changing. You have a little remote control. You walk up to the light, hit a button, and it changes color. and we can add as many lights as you want. You want to see your house from space? No big deal. If you want to be kind of more nerdy and do something really cool, I can take string lights and we can add some steel posts, and like we did at Roberts, and I can do string light all the way across here. It just depends on which look you're going for. We couldn't do string lights over the gas fire pit, but we could do string lights around it if you wanted to. It's up to you. Depends on what look you're going for. All right. Last thing of it is we'll take care of drainage, grade, all the underground utilities, anything we need to fix underground. We'll take care of that. Sprinkler system, we handle every bit of that. So basically, we do it all for you. And our goal throughout the whole process is to make sure you maintain everything as simple as possible and keep it drama free. All right. Timeline on something like this, it would take from beginning to end, I'd probably say about a month to install. The only reason I say a month is once we pour the concrete has to cure for about 10 to 14 days before we work around it as a safety precaution. And if you wanted to knock something out like this, I would look at doing it in July, August. This year, it'd be a great time to do it because we're offering a few discounts in July and August this year. All right, if you have any questions, just let us know. And if you're a first-time guest seeing this video, you can check us out at crimsonlandscape.com.